Today's topics are: Jungkook said he enjoyed being around fans more than his own acquaintances, but said he can be ARMY's top priority. J-Hope received his military enlistment notice with the date he will be enrolling, and the Big Hit founder praised Blackpink and expressed concern for the future of K-pop. Jungkook unexpectedly held a 4-part Weverse livestream on March the 14th. Over the course of 2.5 hours, the vocalist engaged with his fans, playing tunes, singing some songs upon request, and engaging in casual chats with fans. In the course of the third livestream, Jungkook amused his audience by playing soothing background music and lightheartedly providing guided meditation narration. It seemed as though he aimed to help his viewers drift off to sleep. Jungkook went on to express the significance of his fans in his life, acknowledging their importance and how happy and at ease he feels while doing live broadcasts. He felt more like himself and even more comfortable in front of his fans than with his acquaintances. However, Jungkook emphasized that he can't be the top priority of his fans. He urged them to prioritize their own lives, whether they had tasks to complete, needed to sleep early, or had important events the following day. He expressed gratitude for their support and encouragement, but reiterated the importance of putting their own lives first. He had mentioned this several times before. Jungkook shared a heartfelt message, urging fans to be happy even in his absence and bidding them farewell. This prompted fans to express concern and support for him. However, towards the end of the livestream, he became silent and seemed to be reading the comments from fans on the screen. Some fans noticed that Jungkook seemed to be getting emotional and posted comments to comfort him. Upon seeing the messages asking him not to cry, Jungkook quickly explained that he wasn't in tears but was merely reading the comment. He further mentioned that his rhinitis caused a runny nose, giving the impression that he was crying. Shortly after making that statement, he realized it was already late and concluded the livestream, only to return with the fourth session just a minute later. He stayed online for an additional 5 minutes, explaining that he had come back because he hadn't said goodbye in the previous stream. Once satisfied with the fans' reaction, Jungkook shared a touching message for his fans and bid them good night. Before signing off, he encouraged fans to stay tuned for a significant announcement at midnight Korean Standard Time. As it turned out, this announcement was the teaser for Jimin's upcoming song, Set Me Free. At first, fans grew worried, thinking that Jungkook was genuinely shedding tears due to his rhinitis and the dim lighting in the room. However, once he clarified the situation, fans felt reassured. Despite this, some discussions began to spread online, with a few viewers attempting to interpret Jungkook's behavior and draw their own subjective conclusions. ARMY's advised fellow fans not to overanalyze the situation and to trust the BTS members' explanation. J-Hope has been notified of his upcoming mandatory military service enlistment. On March the 16th, J-Hope addressed his fans about his imminent enlistment on Weverse, mentioning that he already has a date set for his enlistment but couldn't share the specifics. He indicated that it was time for him to prepare. Following Jin's enlistment, J-Hope had been contemplating the right time for his own enlistment and ultimately decided to enlist as soon as possible to return as a better version of himself. Upon receiving his enlistment notice, J-Hope mentioned that Jin had reached out to him. He sought advice and asked various questions, with Jin offering guidance on the necessary preparations. J-Hope also shared his aspirations for his time in the military, expressing his desire to remain youthful and maintain good physical condition. In Bang PD's recent keynote address, he emphasized the critical juncture for global entertainment companies aiming to revolutionize the K-pop industry, drawing parallels to Samsung's position in the global semiconductor market and Hyundai's role in the international automobile market. Furthermore, he noted that while K-pop artists are leading the industry, the absence of exceptional global entertainment companies inevitably raises concerns about the future stability of the industry. He concluded that K-pop is at the point of convergence, where it must persist in breaking the existing framework and solidify its place in global pop culture. In his speech, Bang Shi-hyuk identified BTS and Blackpink as the leading idol groups globally. He shared his perspective on the current status of K-pop, asserting that it is undeniably a global phenomenon. With BTS being the top male group and Blackpink the leading female group, their successes have propelled the K-pop craze to new heights. Bang Ji-hyuk also emphasized K-pop significance both culturally and industrially, leading strength to the K-label. He noted that the K-content industry has become a major export business for the nation, rivaling the semiconductor and electronics industries. He acknowledged that K-pop has been a driving force behind the growth of other sectors, such as beauty and fashion. Consequently, he argued that entertainment companies need to push beyond their limits to accommodate and foster this expansion in the future.